Hi, namaste. This is Ali, and this is going to be a short seated pratapana movement practice. So 7 movements, where some might call it 8 movements of the spine, some might call it 6 movements of the spine. I like to call it the 7 movements of the spine, and we're going to explore that together. So really great for spinal health, and also just a beautiful way to support the body and mind. So you can find a comfortable seated position. That could be on the earth, on a meditation cushion, on a chair, whatever works best for you. Okay, so taking that moment now to find your comfortable seat. I'm sitting up on a bolster, and then we'll take a moment just to connect to a sense of presence. So might you just close down through the eyes, bringing the hands to a comfortable position in the lap. Let the fingers relax. Closing through the eyes, and just begin by noticing your breath. Starting to slow down the breath, deepen the breath. And start to imagine any layers of tension sort of peeling off, melting off. You might imagine your jaw becoming heavy, releasing, muscle of your tongue relaxing. All of the little intricate muscles around and behind the eyes softening. All of the little micro muscles in the forehead letting go. So you might imagine a wave of relaxation or presence moving from the forehead into the scalp, softening through any layers of tension that might be present in the scalp or mind. You might even imagine energetically starting to peel back some of those layers of tension, like a flower blossoming open, slowly peeling back. Just imagining peeling back layers of tension in the scalp. You might imagine the 2 hemispheres of the brain like a muscle, the muscle of the mind, blossoming open into a sense of presence. Already happening presence. Just relaxing open into that. And this releasing of tension, allow it to melt downward towards the neck, the shoulders, as if presence itself, attention, awareness itself could untangle these layers, gently peeling back layers of tension. And then we'll begin to work with a movement, a meditation in motion style of movement. Taking a breath in. On the exhale, drawing the chin down to the chest. And you might imagine you could breathe into any tension or tightness in the back of the neck here. You might actually take your fingertips and reach them down towards the earth out on either side of your body. And again, imagining as if you could breathe into any sensations of tightness tension in the arms or the back of the neck. And your fingertips might even touch down to the earth at some point. And the next time that you inhale, might you roll your right ear towards your right shoulder, just as much as feels good. And then exhale, let your chin roll back down to your chest. And inhaling over to the other side. Exhaling, chin down to the chest. And let yourself really feel your way from side to side, inhaling one direction, exhaling center, chin to chest, inhaling other side. Next time the chin draws down to the chest on the inhale, lifting the chin up through center, fluttering the eyes open. And then on your next inhalation, reaching the arms out, up, and overhead. Exhaling, hands down to the heart. Good. And as you inhale, feel the elongation of the spine. Breathing in, reaching up. Feel your spine elongating, or imagine your spine elongating. One of the first movements of the spine, reaching tall through the crown of the head. First movement of the spine, elongation. So you might imagine space, creating space between each of the vertebrae, growing tall, long through the back of the neck, moving with breath, inhaling to reach and grow tall. Exhaling. You might even feel the sense of the spine compressing a little bit on the exhale, which some might consider the eighth movement of the spine. Let's explore rotation. As you inhale, exhale to look over your right shoulder and bring your left hand across to the right side. And then on the inhale, reaching the arms back up to the sky, coming through center, elongating. Exhale, other side. Inhale to reach. Exhale, twist. Looking gently over the shoulder. Inhale to reach and grow tall. Exhale, gently twist. Flowing with breath. Using the full capacity of the lungs, but without straining. So nice, deep oxygenating breaths as you flow from side to side. And let's take a pause, turning towards the left, gently looking over the left shoulder, feeling that rotation, that gentle rotation in your spine, and just taking a couple of deep breaths here. And the next inhale, reaching the arms up, coming through center, exhale to the other side, looking over the right shoulder gently, pausing here, feeling the gentle rotation, the gentle twist in the spine, breathing deep into your belly, ribs, upper chest. Gentle gaze or closing through the eyes for a moment. Good. On the next inhale, reaching the arms slowly up, coming through the center. Exhaling, hands down to the heart center. And then we'll inhale to bring the hands forward, open the arms up, and gently arching the spine, looking to the sky, lifting gently through the tailbone, squeezing shoulder blades towards each other. Exhale to round through the spine, a catch stretch. Reach your arms forward, palms might touch. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, forward. Extension or overextension of the spine. Exhale, flexion of the spine. So moving from rotations to flexion and extension. Following your breath, inhale to open. Exhale, rounding, staying true to the range of motion that feels therapeutic for your body, that feels safe for your body. Moving with breath. Good. The next time that you inhale, exhale, stay with your tall spine, bring the hands forward. And then inhale, reach the arms out, up, and overhead. We'll exhale to bring the right hand down, this time towards the earth. You might tent the fingertips or ground down through the palm. Inhale to reach up through the left arm. Exhale into lateral flexion. Coming into a side bend. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, exploring that side bend. Lateral flexion. Lateral stretch. You might close through your eyes. Deep breaths as you explore into this movement of the spine. Good. And then let's flow from side to side. So as you inhale, rising up, let your arm float down on the exhale. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale over into lateral flexion to the other side. This time inhale to rise up. Lower the hand on the exhale. Inhale, reach up and over. And exhale. That's my plant. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And we'll just flow from side to side a couple of times. Again, the option is there to close down through the eyes, following your breath like a meditation in motion. Not worrying about my breath, just following your own unique rhythm. Right, and the next time that you float over to the left side, so the left hand comes down, the right arm comes up and over, pausing here, and again we'll inhale to rise up, exhale into lateral stretch, and then flowing up and down. Inhale, tall spine, elongation, exhale, lateral stretch, opening through the side ribs, being sure not to collapse too deeply here into the spine. So we want to try to keep a little bit of a length to both sides of the body. We're not folding into a side pretzel. We're simply exploring elongation through the spine with a lateral stretch. So elongating through both sides as much as possible. Good. Wonderful, and then we'll come back to flowing side to side, inhaling, rising up, exhale, arm down, inhale to reach, exhale, lateral stretch, inhale, rising up, exhale, float the arm down, inhale to reach, exhale, lateral stretch. Good. One or two more. Rising up. Exhaling to lower the hands down. And then let's inhale to shrug the shoulders up to the ears. You might bring your hands onto the lap. Exhale to roll the shoulders back and down. Inhaling to roll the shoulders up. Exhaling back and down. A little bit of pratapana, warming movements of the shoulders. So the 7 6, 7, 8 movements of the spine, depending who you're talking to. Here's a great pratapana warm-up for the spine for any yoga class. And if you're in our Embodied Wisdom 200-hour yoga teacher training, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let's draw the shoulder back and down, tuck the chin down to the chest. Take another deep breath into the back of the neck. Release through the mouth. Close through the eyes here. Bring your palms back to a comfortable position in the lap. Let your head come back to neutral, so the chin lifts back up to a neutral position. And take a moment here to notice the subtle energies flowing through your body. So noticing perhaps any difference from now to the beginning of this practice. What might feel different? Drawing awareness inward, pratyahara, noticing those subtle sensations and shifts. Noticing any areas that might seem a little more open or free-flowing, spacious. Perhaps noticing any areas in your body that maybe feel a little bit still stagnant or restricted. And you might even move into some more movement after this, flowing with your own intuitive guidance, your own body's wisdom as to what else, just inquiring, what else might my body need? What movements might support my body today? You might flow into a practice for the legs. So I'll leave a practice after this to dive into the legs, some really nice nourishing movements for the legs and hips, and a nice nourishing practice for Muladhara chakra as well. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this short, sweet little movement practice. Some of you might feel called to go into, if you're feeling complete in your movement practice, you might feel called to go into a little guided relaxation, shavasana, or yoga nidra. So whatever feels right for you. I'll leave some links at the end of this video that you might like to check out. And of course, if you are a part of our Embodied Wisdom 200-hour online training or our live training, please leave me a comment below, check in, let me know that you're here, let me know how you feel, let me know how you're enjoying the training so far. And I'm just really excited to hear from you. And if you're wondering if you'd like to learn more about our trainings, I'll also post links below in the comments, in the description, and I'll leave one at the end of this video. Have the most beautiful day. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, and it's an honor to be your guide.